Welcome to your Bend with Baby prenatal yoga practice, legs, bum, lower body. So I'm going to be focusing on our feet, all the way from the ground up until our hips, our glutes, so our bum, our butt muscles. It's really important to keep our glutes very strong in pregnancy because we start to obviously get a lot heavier up top, and the role of the pelvis is to stabilize your body weight with what's happening underneath your legs. And so as the pelvis starts to take a different shape during pregnancy, so the hips do naturally widen, getting ready for baby to make their exit, if that is their route, what happens is in your sacroiliac joints here at the back of the body, in the back of the pelvis, it's a very inflexible joint, taking on a lot more weight and a lot more pressure, a lot more fluid happening in the body, a lot more flexibility, yada, yada, yada. So what's really important is we maintain strength. Strong hips, strong glutes, balancing each other out, strong legs. So we'll also bring some calf movement in, some foot movement, and work the booty. So as always, chair, blocks, bolster, get yourself ready. We're going to start on the chair today. If you want to have any music in the background, feel free to put it on whenever you want. We're going to make our way into a seat. Sitting at a point in the chair where you can remain with your feet flat to the ground. So you might need to crawl the bum forward a little bit just to maintain that. And then just take a moment to arrive. Feet under the knees, feet grounded, belly soft. Close your eyes. I'm going to rest my hands on my belly today, just underneath, so I feel quite comfy there. You might like to rest your hands on your lap, your bump, whatever's comfy for you. Let's arrive with a breath. Sighing it out. Think of the legs, think of the bottom half from the pelvis down as your foundation, just like a tree, just like a building. The rest of the body, the rest of the building, the rest of the tree is only as strong, as stable as its foundation. I spent a lot of my last labour with Ollie on my feet, mainly because I found by standing and leaning onto the bed and swaying the most soothing way to face a contraction for many of the contractions, not all. And then there was standing in the shower, and then there was walking around, just keeping the body moving. And so what I acknowledged in that time was just the importance of keeping the legs really strong. Let's go ahead and focus deeply on our breath. We're going to take a nice inhale through the nose. I want you to breathe down into your pelvis. All the way down. All the way in. All the way down to the pelvis. Inhale. Breathe down to your pelvic bowl. 3. 2. Final breath. Down into the pelvis. And you feel your pelvis connecting a little deeper into the chair. Let's take our hands onto our lap if they're not there. Lift the shoulders up once or twice for a shrug or roll. Then please, as you blink your eyes open, reach your left hand forward as if you're shaking someone's hand. Reach the hand a little further forward, a little further forward. Then we're going to reach the arm slowly to the sky, feeling the armpit turn out as the palm turns out. Then just gently reaching back. It might stop about 40 degrees, 50. You might even go all the way back if that feels okay. And then we're going to come up the same way, slowly, 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 arm to the sky. Bend at the elbow, place your hands behind your neck, then press your skull into your forearm. For 3, feel the chest lifting. Release your arm for a big stretch to the sky, out to the side, all the way down to the left side of the chair. Right arm to the sky, please. Inhale. Right hand to the left knee. Take a gentle twist in your thoracic, in your torso. Nothing too intense, just waking up the body. Taking a nice big breath in. And back to the center, out. Shoulder roll, shoulder shrug. And then let's take our right arm forward. No hurry. Shake that imaginary hand. Reach the arm forward. Continuing to sit up nice and straight in the spine. Reach the arm further forward. And then reaching the arm to the ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. We turn our palm out as we start to reach back. That might be your stopping point. Go where it feels okay to go. We don't want to force beyond that. And then slowly coming up the way we came. Up to the sky, reach up. Bend at the elbow, hand behind the neck, and then press your skull back into the forearm. 3, feel your chest expanding forward, your right armpit really hollowed here. 1 breath. Right arm reaches to the sky, then all the way down onto the side of the chair. Left arm up, take a big breath in. And left hand onto the right knee. It's a subtle twist in the torso. Our belly button is essentially still trying to point forward. It's kind of just the chest twisted. One more breath in. Back to center. Let's give the shoulders one more shrug, one more roll. Roll out the neck a little bit, or just take it side to side. Let's start to iron out any little creaks and cracks in the joints. We're going to walk our bum a little further forward down the chair, and then walk our feet a little further forward. So we want our feet remaining flat to the ground for this. And then as we scoot our fingertips to the edge of the chair, make sure you get a nice, firm, stable grip. Now, if we start to move and this doesn't feel too good on your wrist, take your fingers to face outwards instead, as long as you're gripping the chair and you feel sturdy. We're going to lift our bum up. And just like we would do some bridges on the ground, we're going to squeeze our bum on the inhale, then soften on the exhale. So press into your 2 big toes, your heels to squeeze up, and then release. So thrust up, squeeze, and then release. You're going to go for 5. Feel like you're pulling your hamstrings in towards your glutes, or your heels, I should say, to activate the hamstrings. 3. It might feel a little silly, but we want to work those glutes too. 1 more time. Come back to neutral, walk the feet in, walk the feet in, and then slide onto your bum. Reach the arms forward, point the fingers down, and just let the fingers drop with gravity to stretch out the wrist. Come back to your breath. Reset. 3, 2, relax the arms. Shake them out if you need to. And just take your time, come up onto your feet. We'll remain facing away from the chair. I just want you to come up to a point where if you were to tap your bum down on the chair, you'll be able to reach the chair. Arms out in front of you. Move your chest towards your thumbs. So we don't feel like we're curling into the middle back. We've got this really nice activation of the rib cage pulling forward. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, I want you to tap your bum to the chair and then stand straight back up. Squeeze the glutes as you do. If you need to turn your toes out a little bit, turn the toes out. Chest is forward, arms are forward. Look forward, breathe in. Exhale, tap your bum, stand up, squeeze. Inhale, tap, squeeze. Inhale, tap, squeeze. Inhale, tap, squeeze. 5. Keep that chest lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the chair. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Press up. Squeeze. Release the arms. Shake out the legs. Shake out the arms. Let's come down onto our hands and knees. Please don't hurry. Take the blocks under your hands for extra support. as you make your way into table position. As always, let's take a minute to set our table up, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. A moment for baby to drop with gravity. Drop your head. Let's tilt the pelvis up, tilt the pelvis in. Up, in. 5 times. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just neutral. I want you to bring your left knee in just a little bit closer. From here, bring your right knee to touch your left knee just briefly. Flex the right foot so it's off the ground. Hover the right knee off the ground. And like you're trying to kick something up to the roof, bring your right foot up to the sky. Keeping your right hip rolling down so your low back is as flat as you can make it. Like there's a glass of water sitting there. Let's not tip our water. We're going to squeeze the bum to lift the heel. Release. Squeeze to lift. Soften. Squeeze to lift. Soften. Keep your core engaged. Squeeze, soft. Squeeze, soft. We're going to keep going for 5. Slow and steady. 3, 2. Final time, hold. We're going to pulse, 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 pulse. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5, 4, 2. Release all the way down, bum to heels, hands to lap, Vajrasana. Breathe in, sigh it out. Inhale, exhale. Please come back, hands to blocks. Right knee under the right hip for support. We start to activate the belly, bring the left knee in a little closer, hovering. Flex the left foot straight away. Now just feel that low back. We don't want to be into our right side. We want to feel the left hip rolling down still. We start to lift the heel up towards the sky. Lift. And then there's a softening. Lift. Softening. Squeeze. 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 And go for 3. Keep your belly engaged, your hands strong in those blocks. This time we're going to pulse, 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 pulse. Strong with the glute, 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 glute. Like we've got a little cherry under our butt cheek and we're squeezing that cherry. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Release a Vajrasana. Whew. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Nice work. Roll out the wrists. Give them a release. Shake them out. I want you to bring your knees into kind of a triangle shape. So big toes are still touching. Knees are splayed out to the side, but not as wide as you would say in child's pose. We want some stability and support here in our foundation. Hands are going to start on the hips. Engage your belly. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, squeeze up, push the pelvis forward so the butt is engaged. Inhale back down. Exhale, we squeeze up. Exhale. Now when we're moving, exhale up. Inhale down, keep going. I want you to feel like you've got a block resting on your chest. So we don't want the chest to go in, we want to keep the chest proud. Keep the chest buoyant. There's a lengthening of our torso here. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Squeeze. Inhale down. If you want a little bit more, you're going to take your arms forward like we did when we sat back to the chair or we tapped to the chair. Otherwise, hands remain on hips. And if you want even a little bit more, arms lift on the exhale, down on the inhale. We've got 5, everybody. You've got this. 2 to go. 2. We're going to go halfway down, wherever your hands are. Chest is up for 5, 4, not landing just yet, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, release Vajrasana. Breathe in and out. I've reached that point in pregnancy where my breath is very short, just still in that phase of hemodilution. So we just want to take our time in pregnancy because we do get short of breath. We are producing a lot more blood and our heart has already grown by about 12% by the time we're in the second half of our second trimester. So just keep the body cool and regulated. Use your breath. Hands to the blocks, please. Back to table position. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Inhale. Exhale, cat, rounded in. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Exhale. Back to a neutral spine. Let baby just hang with gravity for 5. You might feel good to rock side to side. Release the hips. Give your hips a shake. Let's move our blocks off to the side of the yoga mat so they're out of our way. Taking a turn to the back of the mat now to the chair. Hands onto the chair when you get there. Step your feet onto the ground. So you're about 30 to 40 centimeters away from the chair, unless you are much, much taller than me, maybe 50 centimeters. I want you to bring your forearms onto the chair. And then just let your head drop. Rise up onto the tippy toes all the way. Then drop the heels back down. Lift. And then drop. 10. 9. Keep going. 5 to go. Keep breathing. Working those calves, your ankles. Patience with the body. Maybe you're still warming up in these areas. 2. 1, we're going to hold it on our toes. And we're going to pulse halfway down, halfway down, halfway down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1, land. Hands onto the chair, push yourself up, walk your feet in closer, and then slowly, slowly let your spine roll up to stand. Shoulders lift, shoulders roll, shoulders release. Arms to the sky, please. Big breath in. Release Tadasana. Take your hands onto your hips. Step your left foot in a little closer. Step your right foot back and then turn to face the right, heels in, toes out. So kind of like our goddess squat, where we do want to focus on external rotation. If you need to make any adjustments with your stance, wider, shorter, please do. We're going to bend the knees, then straighten. As we straighten, I want you to squeeze the glutes in. Bend, squeeze to straighten. Bend, press into those heels, squeeze to straighten. So our torso stays nice and upright. We're not pushing our bum back. We're going down and up. Not back, not forward, down and up. 5, squeeze. Any arms that makes you feel focused and balanced. 2, squeeze. 1, we hold it down and pulse, 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 engage your belly, press into those heels. 5, 4, breathe, 3, 2, 1, straighten and squeeze, turn the toes to point to the right side of the mat. So the feet are essentially parallel. Let's heel toe the right foot out once or twice, lengthening the stance. Arms to the sky. Arms into a T shape, bend the right knee, push the bum back this time. As the bum pushes back, you're going to let your chest move forward. Lift your baby into your spine. Arms to the sky, straight legs, star. Arms to the T, bend the left knee, push the bum back. So we switch, we go arms up, star pose, arms wide, bend into the right. Inhale, center, bend into the left. Push up through the left heel to lift, over to the right. Continue, please. 3. We'll be finishing up on our left. Hold, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the center. Release your arms back to your hips. Bend the knees. Step the right foot to meet the left. Turn back to your chair. Tadasana. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Fold to the chair. Bend the knees. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Step back with the right foot. Step back with the left foot. Exhale. Lean forward. Tippy toes. Down dog variation. Bum back. Feet wide. Exhale. Tippy toes. Bend the knees. Step the left foot. Step the right foot. Take a halfway lift. And fold. Arms up. Tadasana. Let's turn to face the left. Hands onto hips. Step the foot out to the side. Toes out. Heels in. So rather than going back with the butt, our butt is going down. Take a nice big breath in. Engage your belly. Bend. Squeeze. Bend. Squeeze. Really squeezing in, activating those glutes. Keep going with your breath. I don't mind if your breath is not coordinated to the movement, just breathe. 5. We hold at the bottom, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten up. Toes point to the left side of the mat, so in. Heel toe the left foot a little wider, just a little bit. Arms into a T. Nice big breath here. Bend into the back knee, push the bum back, the chest pulls forward. Inhale, star. Exhale, bend the right knee. Press from the heel, up, star pose. Bend into the left. You know where we're going. 3. 2. And back to that front knee where we pulse. 5, 4. Back to center, arms up. Hands release to the hips. Bend both knees. Left foot steps up to meet the right foot. Turn to face your chair. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Fold back to the chair. Bend the knees. Halfway lift. Step back with the left foot. Step back with the right foot. Plank. Take an inhale. Down dog variation. Feet wide. Tippy toes. Bend the knees. Right foot, left foot. Roll up to stand. Take your time, please. Roll the shoulders. Release. Breathe in. Let go. Hands to hips. Now, if you need to come closer to a wall for where we're going, I want you to hold onto the wall with one of your hands and feel confident to do so. Feet are hips width distance apart. So essentially, we want to feel really grounded as our joints are stacked. I want you to pull your tailbone in, your tailbone long, your belly strong. Looking forward, come up onto your toes. Now, rather than thinking your head is going in a forward direction, I want you to feel like your head's going up, up, up. This is our up, heels down, up, heels down. So not forward, just up to the sky with our head. Remember that wall is there. If you need to hold on to the wall, you will still be gaining strength and mobility in these muscles and joints by holding the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding on 1, squeeze your bum. Hold, hold, hold. Arms can go forward for more of a challenge. And then down, release. Arms to the sky, please, still facing our chair. Bend the knees, forward, fold. Halfway lift. Step back with the left foot. Bend the knee all the way down to the ground. Point the toes, arms up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Wrap on the left glute, please. Ground down into your right heel. Take a nice big breath in. Bring the hands together down to prayer. Engage your belly. Slide your right shin back to meet your left shin. Sitting back into Vajrasana, knees wide. Hands hips or forward. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze up on the exhale. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze up. Keep going. Remember the variations with your arms if you do want more. Whatever works for you today. But we're squeezing those glutes every time we rise. Squeeze. Strong in the glutes. 3. All the way up, squeeze. Halfway down, hold. 5. Chest is up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Take a breather. Reset. Hands to the chair. Step your feet forward and fold. Arms relax. Arms up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Right foot to the back this time. Drop the right knee all the way down. Anjaneyasana. When you're ready, arms to the sky. Feel your right hip lifting into your right ribs. Feel your left heel driving into the floor. One more breath. Hands to prayer. Keep your weight there in your right shin so we can take our left shin back with ease all the way down Vajrasana. Knees wide. Hands on hips or hands forward for our third and final set of our seated squats. Inhale. Exhale, we lift. It's different this time. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, up. All the way down. Inhale, up. Halfway. All the way down. Up. Half. Up. Down. Oh, my knees are not enjoying this. Cracky. Halfway. Up. Down. Let's keep going. Breathe. However you need to breathe, just don't want you to stop. Squeeze, squeeze, settle. You've got 3. Any arms. One more after this one. And then back to Vajrasana. Take one big breath in. Shake it out. Hands and knees in front of the chair. You might need to meander back just a little bit. So we can just take a minute to shake the hips side to side. Release. Bring yourself back in towards the chair. Take your time to get there. Feet to the front. And then forward fold into the chair. Rising up slowly, rounding up vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms to the sky, stretch it out, big breath in. Release the arms beside the body. Let's take a turn all the way to our bolster, then sit down onto our chair. Feet flat to the ground, palms in the lap or on the bump. Eyes closed, chin subtly tucks. Notice what is coming up. Notice your heart beating, energy rushing, blood flowing. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. Let's do 3 rounds of horse breath, and this is a really good one for active labour. When we help to soften our jaw and our face, we can also help to release our pelvic floor. We inhale through the nose, just like a horse. We breathe out. That was a practice run. 3 rounds, please. Two by yourself. One more together. Hands to the edge of the chair once more. Wriggle the bum down. Extend the legs forward. Feet flat to the ground. Push the chest forward. Feel that stability in your shoulders. Squeeze back. Take the bum into space. We squeeze up and down. Up and down. 5. Keep breathing. 4. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. Walk it back in slowly. Oh, release. Drop the fingers forward. Give the hands a little shake. We're so close. Arms stretch out in front of you. Pull your chest to your thumbs. Feet a little bit wider than hips width. Option for toes to turn out. Feet are flat. Breathe in. Squeeze up. Tap. Squeeze. Tap. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2. Final time. We hover just above the chair for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Shake it out. Nice work. Let's make our way down onto our knees. Please grab the blocks. Place your blocks under your hands. Come into a table position, knees at hips width, if not wider. Drop the belly, drop your baby, drop your head. Take a minute. Bring your right knee to connect to your left knee like a mermaid tail. Sit onto the right hip. Lift your left hand. Use it for support. We're going to take the block to stack on top of our left block. Come down onto the right elbow. Scoot the hip under a little bit. Right hand under the side of your right head. Just move these out of my way. Left hand onto left hip. What I want you to feel is your left hip is stacked on your right hip. So not in front, not behind, but stacked right on top. Without moving your left hip, so that's your top hip, I want you to open your left knee and then close it like you're resisting something. Open, slow. The hip doesn't turn out. We keep it stacked. Close the knee slowly. Resistance, like you're pushing against something really hard. Oh, she just gave me a really big kick in the side there. Open the knee. Close. 5, 4. I want you to feel that on the outer hip. That should feel quite strong as we work the glute med. 2, and the glute max. Ooh. Straighten the left leg, kick out the heel, lift slightly, hover, lift, hover. 5, continue to breathe. Remember that hip's not turning out. Resistance, resistance, like we're moving in really thick water. Come up. Back to where we were, so not back behind the body, just in line with the hip. Forward, squeeze. Forward, squeeze from the glute back. Forward, squeeze the bum. Forward, squeeze the bum. 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. 1, squeeze, bend the knee, release. Give a little tap if you need to. Like we've been practicing, we always come through hands and knees when we switch sides, from bed to yoga postures, and I want you to come down onto your left hip, onto your left elbow. Take a minute. Our goal is to stack our hips here, so we take our time to feel that alignment to support the side of our head with our left hand. Once you feel your body is stacked with your mermaid tail, we'll take our clams. You can even keep your right hand there on your outer right hip so you feel the muscle activate when you squeeze it, like you're squeezing the muscle into your hand. But we don't want to open all the way that our hips start to splay open. Maybe that's really subtle for you, and that's okay too. As long as you feel those muscles activate, that's what we're working, that's our intention. Let's go for 5. Focus on the breath. 3. 1. Beautiful. Straighten the leg. Flex at the toes. Flex from the heel. Lift. Hover. Lift. Again, those muscles, feel them activate. Squeeze. Hover. Squeeze. Hover. 3. 2. 1. Hover. Forward, squeeze it back. Ooh, right there in the glute max. Squeeze back that really large muscle of your bum. Squeeze it back, even all the way under your bum, like you're squeezing that little imaginary cherry under the butt cheek. Squeeze. You can even use your finger there just to feel that muscle activate. We're not swinging our body. We're using those muscles of our leg, our bum. 2, 1. Bend the knee, release. Give it a little bit of a gentle smack just to release any tension. Again, we come through hands and knees. I want you to take your time, but get into this habit. Grab your blocks. Place your blocks onto the yoga mat. Under your hands, table position. Rock the pelvis side to side gently. Some circles might feel good. Both directions. Forward and back, pelvic tilts. And let's go ahead and take child's pose. Please grab any props you need for this, knees wide. Whether it's block under chest, block under forehead, or bolster under body, or hands. Focus on 3 deep breaths here, please. One more breath. Slowly, slowly peel your way up out of child's pose. Take any props you've been using just off to the side so they're out of your way. And then make your way up onto your bum. With your feet in front of you, your knees bent, your hands behind you. We'll take our knees off to the left-hand side once you've arrived, and you can place your left foot on your right thigh here if you like. We're going to lift our chest and turn our gaze to the right. Gaze back through center, release the left foot, engage your belly, knees back up through center. Scoot your bum a little bit to the left, knees over to the right. Right optional, and then turn your chest, your gaze over to the left as you press your left knee over to the right. And And then back through center, we release the foot, engage the belly, come onto your bottom, bringing your feet to touch your knees wide, and take a few butterfly kicks, lifting the knees, dropping the knees. Cross the ankles. Now, if you need to sit on a block right now, a bolster, please sit on anything you need. We're just going to take some Sufi circles around, leaning from one knee forward to the other knee and then back. Oh, you can even close your eyes here. Going the opposite direction. One more big breath in and out. Arms to the sky, stretch on up. Arms release beside your body. Grab your blocks. Stack one block on top of the opposite block. Grab your bolster. Take your bolster on top of the blocks. So one end is in the air, the other end is on the ground, and then turn to face your chair. I want you to grab your chair, oops, without causing too much of a risk. Maybe you could hopefully just drag yours forward. I like to lift mine, drag it towards you. You want it nice and close. We're going to make sure our bum is on the ground as our low back as our low back connects to the bolster. Bringing the chair a little closer if you need to. And then you're going to place your feet on the chair. And you're back on the bolster. I want you to feel like your low back is nice and flat to the ground. So if you need to adjust, you might pull the flesh a little bit. You might lift and then shake it in, groove it in, like you're moving through sand. Do the same thing with your back. Feel like there's lots of space, even though the bolster's there. You could remain with your arms as they are, or even take your arms back for the back of the bolster if there's a little loop there to hold on to, or an interlock of the hands. Whatever feels more relaxing. So this is a good way of just getting a little bit of elevation with the feet. You could even extend the legs up and just allow the edge of the chair to catch your calves or the backs of your knees, or even the backs of your thighs, because your legs are probably longer than mine. A nice variation of Viparita Karani, legs to the sky pose or legs up the wall pose. Again, this movement we take really helping with extra fluid in our body, which can result in swelling, particularly at the end of the day. Just letting the legs float in space. Let's focus on our breath. Close your eyes if you haven't. In through the nose, out through the nose. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your body. What I have learnt in my journey into motherhood thus far is we need to continue to fill our own cup, to be able to help, to fill, to support those around us. And so doing simple things like this pose at the end of the day, taking some time to breathe, can really make an impact in the way that we're showing up as parents, as we're showing up as partners, as we're showing up as friends, family, as a stranger. We have to create this strong foundation first. When we feel stable, when we feel secure, when we feel that we are rooted, we are grounded, we're meeting our own basic needs. We are able to really give from that place. You might like to stay in this shape for another minute, another 2, another 3 minutes. If you're starting to feel a little bit unsure about your legs being up high, just place your feet back to the ground and take a minute to feel the feet connecting to the floor. Whatever works for you. But I encourage you to stay a little longer, take some time to rest, to restore, to feel grounded. Namaste.